Hello friends, welcome to Spicy Cat Colors, new and seasoned friends. I am happy to have you here. We are doing a haul today. This is what I call a hodgepodge haul. I've got some supplies, some books, and some Wahoo Mail. One day I'll do a chat and tell you why I call it Wahoo Mail instead of Happy Mail. Although, when you say Wahoo, does it not make you feel happy? You'll get the story one day. For now, because of the way I have it set up, I'm going to do supplies, which I even pulled out examples that I've used them, into then books, and then Wahoo Mail. So I will, for those of you, depending what you're interested in, I will have timestamps. Editing Kathy, remember to add those in the description, and I will have at the top, though, the links to my friends who so graciously brightened my P.O. box in the past month and a half, that so you can go check them out if you have not and give them some love. If you haven't met them before, say hey, say Kathy sent you, and you will be blessed just by the amazingness that they are. So let's start out with supplies. Do I get these like every month, some type of basket? These are the Dollar Tree ones. I've talked about before, back to school, favorite time ever. I got 2 of these. These are not very like sturdy for like holding books or anything, but they're really good as catch-alls for supplies, like right now as I show them to you. So, repeat purchase, I just picked up one of these. I buy these at Dollar General. I absolutely love them. There's not a lot of tape. They're decorative foil tapes. I use them for borders, mostly in my Disney color by number books, just to clean up the edges because I am sloppy and cannot stay in the lines. I did buy a bunch of these before. I was at Dollar Tree and they had one last pack, and I'm like, oh, you poor little kitties, you need to come live with me. So I got that one pack of the cats. I have been trying the different markers. Well, this one, I don't remember where I got it from. I think Dollar General. So it's Bic Kids. I use these washable markers all the time. I have not tried this specific version of markers. Let's just take a quick peek to see. They are kind of a fine, not quite bullet, but definitely not like a super tip. So I will, supposedly they last for 1 week with the cap off. Did I get the cap back on? Anyway, I'm always trying, and they were pretty inexpensive, so I like using water-based markers in especially my double-sided books since I'm not the pencil gal, and I wanted to give these a try. I bought these. These are some stencils that I bought from Stampin' Up. I mentioned it, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm not a salesperson. I mean, I sell the stuff. I'm just a terrible salesperson. So they had this one set of stencils to use, and I thought, duh, I'm going to just keep adding stencils. So there's a snowflake one. Oh, this one was tricky. We got some lines. I like the size of them. Very similar to the Dollar Tree. They do, I don't know if they feel sturdier or not. When there's such a cutout, or, you know, so much detail cut out, it is kind of floppy, and I do worry about how this will work. You can tell, okay, so when I put this down, this side is smoother, so I think I'll do better. But then this one's quite sturdy because it's not such an open design. But I got those for stencils, and they can be used anywhere a stencil can. Let's just keep moving things, not worry about putting them away. This I bought, and I'm going to open it and show it to you. I think I found this one, I think at Dollar Tree. So I have bought, this one's a little different. So some of the, if you see my colored pages, I have some of the Crayola, like mini little play pack books, and I use them quite frequently because why not? Thought I had a garbage bag, guess I don't. But this is a different style. Do I have, okay, no, oh, here we go, found one. So this is the one I have purchased before. That's the Crayola version. You can see it is a little bit bigger and it opens from the top. So, and it was very similar. It came with a pack of crayons, and this one, the stickers are included on the inside. So this is one version. This one is this is Disney Princess. It is from Bendon. And you saw it is smaller, and I hadn't purchased this before, so I'm like, well, it's $1. So it came with a cute sticker sheet of Ariel, and I'm assuming this whole pack is Ariel, Mystic Mermaid. So there are some activities. These are single-sided, not so excited, but like here, I would color this, and I could use marker or whatever, because I really don't care about this back half. Activities aren't that exciting to me, but that would be the only thing. I wish they had done like a coloring page and then the back side was an activity. But again, these are not geared probably towards me. But there's, you know, for $1, there's a couple pages in here I will certainly color. And yeah. But now knowing this, it's not, I like the Crayola ones much better, where they open upward and they are single-sided. So, and just a pack of 4 little crayons will go in my miscellaneous, why can't I talk? My miscellaneous crayon bucket, because I use crayons. Then did some Walmart shopping. So this was a pack of 3 file folders. They're a pretty sturdy, not like cheap plastic. And I don't know what I'm going to use all of them for. I bought them because I wanted something to put my stencils in. So the downside is, so I put all my other stencils in here already. These are the Dollar Tree ones I talked about. So let's put the Stampin' Up! Ones in their home right away. The only downside, it's not quite big enough for the large Dollar Tree stencils to fit. I clipped off the part where it had the like hang tab, but it sticks out a smidge too far for me to close this. And I haven't looked. I mean, maybe I could trim it a little bit, but for now, the way I'm going to store them, I don't think they're going to fall out. But, and I have 2 others I could certainly use for PDFs, or I don't know, whatever I want to put in those. So that was a pack of 3. Another Walmart thing. So I enjoy using paints in my backgrounds, acrylic paints, and I'll show you some later that I get in the bottles. But this kit, I was looking for something with a variety of colors, but I didn't need like huge amounts because you don't use a lot when you're painting a background. So I got this kit set. It's got, these are all the colors. They are given names on top. Comes with 4 brushes. I did not use the brushes. I don't know. They all seem pretty fine. I can't even get them out. So, okay, you can see the brushes. Then it has a little tips, techniques, yada yada, how to mix colors. So I got this, and then let me show you 2 pages, a little sneak peek into my September pages. 2 pages where I used the paint for background. So this is my Disney Le Grand Classique. This is the only version I have. And I did 2 pages in here. And I'm learning. So I would love to get some info from anyone that does acrylic paint. So if you're familiar with these Disney books, they basically catch a screen grab of something in the movie. So the backgrounds, here, I'm going to show you the answers just so you can see how they had designed the background to be. It doesn't always make sense. So if you don't want to look at answers, shut your eyes. So here are the 2 pages I did. And you can see both Alice and Pinocchio have like some varied colors in their background, and it doesn't add a whole lot. I mean, it adds some dimension or difference, but for me, I enjoy the character the most. So, okay, answers are now hidden. So I did my character first, and then I used the paint in the background. So the good thing, I mean, it doesn't go through. My marker did a little bit. Because it's acrylic, it wasn't like watercolor, so it didn't saturate the page. But this was like 2 coats and 3 coats. And you can see, I mean, I could have kept going. Acrylic paint dries very quickly. So what I'm curious is, if people use acrylic, do you put like a, I don't know, like the satin glaze or some type of base coat first? Does that help so you don't have to do like 5 coats? For me, I mean, it's part of the artistic look for me to have some brush strokes there. And I honestly didn't know how many times I would have to keep. This one I did 3 coats. So I'm just curious. I would like to find an image and maybe do the whole thing in acrylic. And I did, because both of these had kind of a large white area. I did use the white paint over, but even here, this is like 2-3 coats and it doesn't completely cover the lines. So that's, I guess, is my only question is there a way to get a better coverage? Or is it because I just have cheap Walmart acrylic paints? Again, I like that instead of using a marker and like drying that out for all that background. So like I said, if you have a tip, I would love to hear it. So now we got a bunch of markers, and I have some examples to show you as well. So back to school season, I think I found all of these at Walgreens. So this one, it was like you bought 1 set, you got another set half off. So of course I bought 2 sets. This is my bonus one. And I was curious if it was going to be more highlighter or like the regular Bic like intensities. So I will show you. Here's the Sharpie S Notes, which I was kind of happy to just get this mini set. I have seen larger sets, and it is more like a highlighter. I kind of just did a swatch on the back. Obviously, I don't on this one because I didn't open this one. And then this is a small, this isn't the full set of Mystic Gems, I don't think, but it was a 5 count, and then those were your colors. So let me show you some pages I did using them so you can see how they look on paper. So these I did in August. They were just in my August pages. So this Rose Windows page I did with the Sharpie S Notes. And I was happy with the way it came out. The Rose Windows, if you haven't seen them, they're a very dark grayscale, almost mandala style. So depending on the marker you use, actually the darker the marker, sometimes the trickier it is to see the design. So these worked quite well for that. That coverage was fine, all of that. Then, oh, I have to find it. Oh, darn it. I have to go in the other room to get the one where I used the, sorry about that, but when I get there, I'll explain it. So I did that, and then this one I used, what did I use? I think I didn't use these because that's not the same color, blue. I must have just used some, I just used like regular Bic highlighters, not this kind, just your standard office highlighter. And then the Mystic Gems set, which is this set right here. I used all of these colors in this page, and I absolutely love how these colors look together. Amazing, amazing. I think so. So this was a very fun test of those. I'm going to set these aside, and I'm going to show a few more things, and then I'll go get the book to show you what these look like. I got another set of pens. I have a missing set as well. Some of the Link Shine, I believe they are. Metallics, similar to the Flare glitter gel pen. I can't find them. They're inexpensive on Amazon. This was inexpensive. It is 2 sets, A and B. They are, I'm not even quite sure. The packaging is falling apart quite a bit, but I just wanted to keep it together. So they are I'm just going to call them a Jelly Roll Glaze knockoff, because that's pretty much will let you know the type of pen they are. And I used there's 12 colors. It came in a double set, again, very inexpensive. And I used all of the colors on this page. So let's try and zoom in. I'm not gonna, I can't tell you like which color is what, but just so you can see the areas I did. So the starfish, flip-flop, I don't know if that was a rock. Not sure what those stripy things were. Shell, shovels, pail, shell, bit of the crab, yeah. I did the boat in the red, some details on her top, eyes, mouth, and that line on the umbrella. All of those are with these pens. So if you have used Jelly Roll Glaze before, I think they're very comparable. They were super smooth, super juicy, and I was impressed. The difference is this white one is actually, it's not clear. It is a little bit white, but it's kind of cloudy. It's not solid. So that was my least favorite one. I still use some white gel pen on here. But otherwise, I mean, for the price, heck yeah, I'm going to be using these all the time and savoring my jelly rolls, and maybe I will switch. I love the glaze look, and these I highly recommend. If you have seen them on Amazon, they were even a fairly quick ship. Like I said, this one package is just falling apart, but that is no problem of the markers. They came in just fine. Okay, I'm just putting everything in my little basket here. So then, while we're zoomed in, I got 2 new paints. So these are acrylic paints, and this is what I was not wanting to like buy this size, 2 ounces of every color, because I know there's no way I could use it all up since I just use it in coloring books before it would probably get gummy or dry out, which is why I bought that other set. So this is a Folk Art Metallic in Amethyst, and this is the color shift. And does it have an actual color? It just says Orchid Flash. So let me show you the pages. I did these where I used them as backgrounds. So, let's go zoom back out, sorry. Okay, so I used the pink color, or the Orchid Flash color shift, and you can kind of see it's got a iridescent type shimmer shift to it. So that is this entire background on this page. And then I used the purple metallic, which is also super shiny. It just doesn't give you that color shift, hence the difference between metallic and color shift. It did take a couple coats of both of these, and on camera I think it looks nice and solid. Up close I can see there's a little bit of patchiness, but I am fine with it. So I have used acrylic paints, especially in this Hannah Lynn book. I'm doing just the simplified versions, and I really like just using that to let the girl stand out. Sometimes I do the background. Just trying to think if I had any others where I painted. Whew. Some of them get sticky. I need to wax them. That one hardly has any background. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that was marker. Okay, that's all I've done so far, but going forward, I will continue to do that. Okay, let me go get the book because this will end up the supplies. So let me go grab the book I'm missing. Okay, seriously, I had the bag right beside me. I could have reached it, but I thought I had to go back into the kitchen. So this set came with the 2 extra yellows, and I used the rest of the colors on this page in Yippee-Ki-Yay. Definitely one of my all-time favorite books. And I was doing this as a buddy color with a friend, and I was like, I don't know how to do these llamas. Do I do them all realistically colored? And I'm like, heck no. Let's play with these markers. So here's the swatch of just the colors, and this is what it looks like. So I think it's more like, I mean, it's a pastel of like the Bic Intensity to me more than just a highlighter. It doesn't bleed through, which is what they advertise, as opposed to the permanent markers do, but I think the coverage I got was quite nice, at least on this paper. So that was these. And that concludes the supplies of the haul. So I don't have a lot of books to show you, at least that I purchased. I have some exciting Wahoo Mail, but let's start with what I earned in coloring for coins. In July, let me look at my goals. I had completed 58 pages, which turns into, I think he let me round it up. It's not quite, because what did I earn? I think it was $15 even. So if you don't know, if you're not a seasoned friend of my husband, the way he supports my hobby and the way I keep myself from purchasing every new release and every cute book I see is I, at the end of the month, tally up my pages and I get paid, we say. I mean, again, it's not like he controls all the money, but a quarter a page is what I earn. So at the end of the month, I tell him how many pages I completed. Then I go on Amazon and shop and decide what I want as far as books. This is purely books. And as you'll see, I sometimes buy books apart from this, but this is kind of my Amazon limit to control me. And it has been working. We have been doing it. He came up with the idea in March. And it's very fun because, like I said, he is included. He doesn't color, but this is a way he supports me, and he appreciates not having an Amazon package stuck in the door every other day, which is what would happen. So with my $15, I purchased, it's not the new, I think it's still the newest Stone Mosaic, but it's definitely not the newest from Belba family. So I got the Stone Mosaic 4. I have Stone Mosaic number 3, and I really like it. This one, I can tell, has a lot smaller stones. So they're making it a little more intricate, a little more detailed. I don't know. It still seems fairly easy to see the shapes and the numbers, but definitely more detailed, will take a little bit longer to color overall. So I got that book, and I have always wanted an April Amber book. Now, those of you that are April Amber fans are going to laugh when you see what I bought. Did you know she has a kaleidoscope stained glass coloring? Now, April Amber, I don't know if that's a person or a publishing company, but they have a lot of super adorable chibi girls. I saw there is a Chibi Christmas that was just released, and I do like them, but because I have other chibi books that I also enjoy, I kind of just have to make myself use what I have, enjoy coloring them, and occasionally I can add to it. There's not enough time in the day to color all the pages, so I really am trying to focus on what I have for books. Again, when you see these hauls, you're going to be like, you're such a hypocrite. But those of you that are colorists and you know what it is when we're watching each other post on Instagram and YouTube, and it's like, oh my gosh, a new book, I want it. Well, I want it all, and I just can't have it all. So I did get this one, Kaleidoscope. Oh, my finger evidently is greasy. And you can see it is April Amber. And I'm excited. First of all, I love this square. I'm trying to think if I don't think it tells me how many pages there are. There's quite a bit. I'm not going to count them for you. I'm just going to kind of do a fast flip. So it's kind of a mandala / stained glass. That's pretty much what she called a kaleidoscope. I loved kaleidoscopes as kids. And if you think about it, a lot of mandalas that are this type of pattern are basically like the kaleidoscope. So they are, overall, I think there's a lot of large space, easy to color in. And then there are some that are a little more detailed. But on the whole, I would say this is an average to easy coloring book. I mean, like I said, those are a little bit, but still, you know, doable. So a lot of these, it's just like when I do a mandala, I'm just going to grab a certain amount of pencils, or if I get a new pen set, I might try it. So this was my second Coloring for Coins book. Those are the two items I earned for my pages in July that I purchased in August. I should be receiving my August earnings this week, so you can watch for those in a September haul in a month. So the other books, these books, I am going to tell you I do not need. Now, if you recently saw my color and chat, you know I had been battling some illness. So this is going to be attributed to fever shopping because, you know, poor sleep quality, had a fever, I don't know, started looking around and things ended in my cart and I hit submit. It happens. I had also recently watched a video. Oh, I will try and find it. I'm pretty sure it's Lisa. But I will link it below and in the eye in the sky, where she did a flip of pretty much all of the Mindware books. Well, not the Mindware mystery mosaics, I should say. And I have another color counts book, and I bought this one, and then all the rest of these are mystery mosaics. So I like the color counts, but they're probably not my favorite just because I don't care for you get 2 copies. I know other people have had the ones where it comes with this glitter special pen, and when you take this off, it pretty much tears apart the front, and I think this is probably not high quality compared to like Stickles. But I was excited for the mandala versions. So now this one, my other copy does not have this in it. So again, I did purchase that at discount from a private seller on Amazon, so I don't think it was missing pages, but it was missing this page. It was probably a misprint. So these, I'm not going to give you a full flip. They have your first page and your colors listed, so it is a true color by number. And then they give you a second copy of the same image without any numbers, so you can color it however you want. They do have a couple squares here so you can like put your colors that you're using. And this one I think is a little easier to see because it's not so much a hidden image as some of the others, so I think it'll be easier. And they have some double pages, easier to do those extra pages. So excited for this. And then I wanted the mystery mosaics, and I strongly recommend, if you think you want one of these, do not go off the cover or the back image. If you have a preference, I mean, if you're looking for specific images, go ahead, check out that video I linked in where it has all the way through, I think 18 just came out. And I don't know, maybe she's flipped that one as well. But she has all of these and she shows the answers. So I watched that, and at the same time, again, I'm watching this in my feverish state, and in another browser window, I have the website open and I'm shopping. And these were all, it was like you got a discount. I think they came out to like $6.50 each, which is a pretty good deal. If you go to like their sale section, they have a lot of their older ones where it's like buy 3 get 1 free. I don't know if that's how it went, but just go check it out. I'll link in their website below. You can also find them on Amazon, but I do think for the price, it's just go ahead and buy direct from the seller, Mindware. So I will show you the ones I got, book 1. I am going to just show you a quick peek at the answers. So if you have not seen these books before, again, here's a listing of the colors. And then the page itself is like your pixel, standard pixel, color by number. Some of the squares are like have a slash, so they're half and half to kind of give you some of the shape. And you cannot tell what the image is based on this. So even though they have what is that, 36 count of colors, which they do have a coordinating pencil set that matches all of this. I have not used those because I use markers. You really don't use very many of the colors. Now as you get further back, it kind of works into a little bit more, but the squares, I like the size of the pixels. And I'm going to show you the answers. So shut your eyes if you don't want to see this. So I was looking at all of the answers and picking the books I wanted. It does look like there are some repeats once you get into these books, so just be aware of that, that some of the images are repeated in different versions. Not a lot, and there might be a slight variation, but there is some of that. So here is a bonus page from their Wild Wonders series. I do not have any of those. It looks like your basic color by number. And here are the answers for book 1 that I purchased. And can any of you figure out why I purchased? Of course, if there's a cat. But overall, I liked the images. Some, like, I'm not a sports soccer person, but I liked the animals. I liked the variety of colors. Definitely heavy on some blues, but you got like a Nutcracker Christmas in here. A nice little variety, I thought, of animals. So I got the book 1. Then I jumped ahead to book 5. Again, I'm just going to jump right to the insides are the same. I'm just going to show you the solutions. Again, a little blue heavy here. This gnome is adorable. The otter, I have a thing for otters. You're going to see that shortly. Love the pinwheel. This is a very interesting, it's like a wild cat. Is it lynx or something? I don't know. This is actually the reason I got this, Paul Bunyan and Babe. If I can save it, I'll show you a picture. There is where in Minnesota, where I live, up in Bemidji, there's a Paul Bunyan park and there's statues. And there's a picture of me with Babe. Maybe you just saw it. And then here we have just some other nice, again, I liked the variety in these. And I wouldn't necessarily have just purchased them based on the front image. So here we have book 9 in the back image. So whatever you're seeing, these, you know, these are going to be in here. So these 3 pages are going to be in there. Book 9, answer key. Here we have, again, a set of cats. This one I really love with a threesome. A beautiful turtle, Robin Hood. This puffin, I was reading a book series where this lady had a pet puffin. Just made me think of that. And so it's like a mix of animals, nature, random hobbies. They're pretty fun. Here we have book 11. And I can't even tell you what this is. Does anybody know what this is until we look at the answers? Book 11, and then here's your back. And let's look at the answer key. So, oh, the cover image is this shell. Love the panda genie. Food, I like food. I don't like bats, but this is a cute bat. Farming, tractors. I don't think this one had any cats, but it had enough other ones that I enjoyed. So I got that one. I got book 12 with the cardinal on the front. Here's the sole reason I would have bought this. Let's look at the answer key. And they all kind of have a fun food one. I don't know why, I just think it's fun. There are a lot of birds in these, if you're not a bird person, but I can do it. So the reason I bought this is because monarchs are a huge connection for me. And this is the actual caterpillar that becomes the monarch butterfly. So they have that as a double page spread. And then following it, they have a double page spread of the actual monarch. And this dog is adorable, but that is the reason I bought this one. 3 more of these, sorry. Book 13, bought it for the sunflower. Love sunflowers. Quick peek at the answers. And isn't that adorable? The penguin family. This is kind of fun. Crazy potions. Unicorn with rainbow mane and tail. Pineapple. Yeah. This one had, I mean, it was a nice variety. I liked it. And the sunflowers are huge also. Kind of like my butterflies. Book 15, we have this. Is pretty much adorable. Answers showing up. Look how beautiful this jellyfish is. Now I'm not zooming in. You're getting kind of an idea. Look how fun the watermelon. Look at this kitten and the duckling. And now another cat in a cup. And I love this mermaid tail. This is a fun, funky monster. This would be great for Halloween. I love the rainbow birds. I love rainbow, just about anything. It's a go-to coloring theme for me. So I'll need to go through and like mark these to see if there's pages, like I said, that I want to color for Halloween. In September, my theme, just my personal prompt, is food and kids. So food and kids? No, food and fall. So I'm sure I could find some in these books to do. So book 16, I would not have purchased based on just the images on the covers. But let's look at the answer key and see why I chose it. I just, like I said, the colors are so vibrant. And you get some where they're kind of like monochromatic, but there's so many where it's like the rainbow of colors, which I love. This one just made me smile so much. The little baby goat chasing butterflies. And this is the last page. Again, super cute images. So this was the purchase I certainly did not need to make, and I blame it on being sick and fever shopping. But I'm so glad to have them because I have wanted mystery mosaics. I'm like, well, if I'm placing an order, let's make it worth it. And obviously I do not need to purchase any for quite a long time. I will need to do a lot of work. I think, like I said, they just came out with volume 18. So there are a lot. Okay, let me get the Wahoo Mail set up and show you what I received from my beautiful friends. Okay, as I mentioned at the top part of my description below, and if I'm able, I will link in channel links if these friends have YouTube channels. Some of them are just personal friends I have made through YouTube, but they do not have channels. We're like Facebook friends and the like. So here we have, I have to show you this beautiful envelope. This arrived from my friend Wendy. She had mailed me things before. She mailed me that lovely Mer Problems book that I do enjoy. But of course she gives me the lovely butterfly and a cat and is adorable. And she sent me just this super fun, I'm not going to go through probably everything because I know she recently moved. And I believe she just found some super fun things to give me. So, whoa! There is a lovely little card she sent. And she had just said, she goes, I thought I'd send you some cat stuff. Look at these adorable little stickers. They are adorable. And here are some Post-it notes. Those are going right up here so I can write on them. Here is a chipboard piece and a bookmark. Look at these stinking cute stickers. I don't know where she got these. I have never seen them. Look at the ones on the back. They all have like these glasses. And then these guys have so much personality. I love it. I love it. Whoops, sorry, bumping you. Trying to show you everything. and bumping ya. And then she sent me just some cute like scrapbook craft paper and stickers, some more paper, and some more stickers, all cat related. So I have already messaged her and told her thank you, and now it's my turn. I get to put something together to send to her. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Wendy. I don't know that I've talked about this in my color and chats recently, but I did, just coming out of my illness, we lost one of our fur babies, and I have a very good friend who I made through YouTube, and she just sent me, she and her husband watch me, Linda and John. I just wanted to let you know, thank you so much for thinking of me, and it is the hardest part. We lose these pets, and our dear sweet Lobo, I'll maybe put in a picture of her here quick. She was 16 and a half. She was elderly, and she has been sick for a while, but it doesn't lessen the pain of losing those babies. So next we have my friend, and well, all of these are my friends, but this is my friend Anjanette. And if you are a yarny type crafter, which I think through my other channel she started watching, or no, we actually connected through Jamberry. We both sold Jamberry, and then she started watching my channel, yada yada. We've become friends, and she sent me this package. Now there's a couple things to show you. First is this beautiful book, and everything means a lot to me. I don't want anyone to think that. And first of all, you don't ever have to send me anything, people. I appreciate your friendship and support. I am grateful beyond measure if you are so moved to brighten my day, because I truly treasure each and every one of you that watches my videos. She sent me this beautiful book, and look what she did. She was so worried I would not appreciate it. She did the title page for me. She colored it, and she even wrote in my name. And I absolutely love this because it's even more personal, because she shared a piece of herself by coloring the page. And the only thing you forgot to do, Anjanette, is put your name that you colored it. But I know you did. So thank you. And this is a lovely book, inspirational about mothers. And the day I'm filming this is actually the anniversary of my mother's death. So I will probably very likely be coloring in this month just to honor my mother. And then in addition to this beautiful book, she sent me, because she's also a paper crafter, she sent me this fun, I'm not going to take everything out of here, but it is like this whole little pack, and there is papers. And look at this. I got a face mask. That's not paper related, but a fun pen, and I have my cats are fighting over there. Anyway, it's a bunch of stamps, various things I can use either in my card making or in my coloring, because I like to add them as embellishments. But so what I started to say is Anjanette has a YouTube channel called AJ's Personal Touch, and she is a very talented yarny. I don't know if that's a technical term. That's what I call my yarn creative friends. She, I believe, crochets. I'm sure she knows how to knit as well. You guys, she made me something. Can you even guess? I still cannot help but smile. I have this. Okay, wait, two things. She also sent me this. This is what I was looking for earlier. This little cat keychain, which I keep sitting, so he's looking. Look, he's got little paw prints on his feet. So he sits and looks at me while I'm coloring or filming or whatever I'm doing. He's right here on the desk. He sits at the base of my light. But then she crocheted me. Now I'm going to show you the back. Anybody know what he is yet? Can you picture him in a tree? She made me an otter. Now, if you have not seen that video, or you do not know the story of how Kathy does not know how to identify otters, I will link the video in where I totally botched picking an otter in a coloring page. But now I will always know. And I was so worried that my fur babies were going to claim this as their own. So far, they have not. But look, she even made the cheeks rosy. And Jeanette, this is seriously, it is a true gift from the heart, and I will treasure this always. My little otter. I need to come up with a name for him. Not sure yet. So those were all the lovely things that Aunt Jeanette sent me. So next I have a well, not that a new friend. We've been friends for a couple months now, and we connected. Yeah. Again, I just, what I love about our community, and I know I say this whenever I do Wahoo Mail, is that because of this coloring hobby, it's the first time I feel connected to a group online where there's not competition, there's not trying to outdo each other. You know, we just support, we have different preferences, but we still can respect the other's choices, and it's just a way to express ourselves. And there's just so much love and support, and that is what this is for me. So this is, I have two things from my friend Tammy. Tammy Colors 2. She sent me, and what I love, all my friends, you guys like a sticker, cat, butterfly, something. And she sent me this because we had been talking and she knew I was sick, and she just wanted to send me a little sunshine. I'm not going to show you the note, but I absolutely love it. Brightened my day. This was during a very not good time. And then this is one of the things from July I never got to show you. This is also from Tammy. She sent these, and I haven't had a chance to do them yet, but again, we have another little card in here. I always like showing at least the beautiful cards. Again, notes are personal, but isn't that pretty? Just sunshine and blue skies. And I am excited. I saw Shayna in Colorland had received this book. And in talking with Tammy, she had the same subscription where it was like a reading and coloring subscription. And you would get like a coloring book. And one of the books they received, which Shayna had shown on her channel, was this coloring book, which is masks. So she sent me these two butterfly masks, and it's actually got like the little string on the back, so you can color it and then wear the mask. And I'm so excited. Or you could just color it and leave it as a page. But maybe I'll do these on a color in a chat. I'm not sure, but thank you, Tammy. And Tammy wasn't doing her channel at the time she got this subscription. So anyway, Tammy, you spoil me. Yeah, your friendship, such a blessing. So then this is something I received from a sweet friend who did not want to be identified, but she is amazing, and we have done some buddy colors together. And again, so grateful that we've connected. She sent me these amazing books. She sent me cartoon characters, color by number, which I did do a page, and I had shown it in my completed July pages. I just didn't get to haul the book. And this book, it's the Jennifer Rawling books. And this one's like premium paper. Well, it's in between premium paper. It's not as premium, I think, as some of them, but it's definitely not Create Space. I don't know what I'm talking about, but love this book. And then I need to get coloring in this one, Creative Haven Whimsical Mandalas. A beautiful, hold on. Okay, let's see if I can hold it together here. That caught me out of the blue. Still recovering and not used to talking, but what I think is so cool about these is I love mandalas, but they always have so much wasted space when you do like a true where it's same width and height. You end up with this dead space around. Well, this book, they've filled that in with something that ties to the rest, or they've bordered it out. So very cool, very exciting. And this one is by Shayla Kerrigan, the book, the Creative Haven book. So you can see that. And it doesn't end here. Seriously, people, you, again, I have no words. other than thank you, which does not possibly convey enough. So this completely out of the blue came from a friend. I follow her. She follows me. We haven't really chatted before, and out of the blue, I get, and again, these showed up like when I was sick and nobody knew I was sick. So Cosplay Cats, Frankie, you don't get to come up here. He's like, but there's cat books. This is by Ava Brown. And so the person's name, her name is Steph, and she is on Instagram. I will link her Instagram below. She is BAMA Bama Chick 1506. I'm not sure if that's how you actually say it, but that's how it's spelled it. So this book, oh, Frankie, move over here, sit over here. See if I can trick him like I would his sister. Or, you know what I can trick him with is his favorite toy. Frankie, there's a toy, which is really his comb, and he will basically try and chew on it, and then he thinks he's doing something by stealing it. So let's see how quickly he can steal it. I'll show you. This is what I'm talking about. Hi, can I brush you? Or do you want to chew on your toy? Is this your toy? Are you going to take it and steal it from, show everybody how you bite? He's also the one that bites my pens and has left teeth mark in my books. Come on, take it away so we can continue here. He's got really sharp teeth. He's thinking about it, working on it, and it's like heavy, so I don't know quite what he thinks he's gonna do. It's like, you know, dogs have a chew toy. Well, Frankie has this one. He's like, I can't get a hold of it, Mom. What do you got? Huh? Now he's just getting spit all over it. Do you just want to sit over here and chew on it while we look at the book? Please? He's like, oh, I've almost got it. It's like as big as his head. Maybe we're done. Okay, I might need to pause and give Frankie some love. Okay, Frankie took his comb and now he's gone. Okay, so back to the books from Steph. So Cosplay Cats, Ava Brown. I think there are 2 of each. Yes. And it clearly identifies duplicate pages start here. And this was, I mean, these are just fun. I was looking through here and I'm just laughing. Again, I'm not feeling very well, but I'm laughing. Let me find the ones. Excuse me. There was one where I was showing my husband. Did I already pass them by? Oh, I showed this one to Eddie. I'm like, oh, look, it's you, Eddie, because he really likes to cook. And then I was like flipping him like, oh, and I said, look, it's me as a princess, but before I get my mustache and face waxed. Because, you know, as a woman of a certain age, let's just say, I'm being real. And then I showed him this one. I'm like, oh, look, it's me when I'm older. And he's like, the butt's not big enough. And that's funny because my husband loves my big butt. Anyway, I think these images are adorable and I cannot wait to get in here. Thank you, Steph. They're all cats. Love it. Love it. And then, if that wasn't cute enough, check out this book. Meow Coloring and Chill Kaleidoscope Coloring Book of Cats by Maura Summer. Now this is that nice, you can tell it's not the shiny, it's kind of that matte. And there are 17 cat mandalas in here. And I think I'll do a flip on this for a Flip It Friday. I'll try and color one first. And this is the same kind of premium paper. It feels more coated on the back than the front. But these are going to color up so nicely with marker. Are they not? So, oh my gosh, it's a banana cat. I might have to do that this month for food. Oh my gosh, Steph, you have made me smile all over my face, as they say. This is so flippin' cute. So, and look, I like this kind of too. Instead of this book belongs to, this book was colored by. And look at the fun colored color tester. So it takes markers, crayon, pencils, etc. So I will do a flip on this. Watch for that coming up later in my channel. And now, last not but least, but because it's this giant package right here that a cat chewed on, sorry. This is from the beautiful soul, Michelle's Box of Hues. We have done some buddy colors, and she like asked if I had a couple books, and she's like, I'm sending you a package. I'm like, no, you don't have to. But she did. And wait until you see everything that's in this package. So I'm going to slide it out off screen just because I don't want my address. Like I said, it's a P.O. box. It's in the, it's listed down below. That's not a secret, but I don't want to disclose her information. So she gave me a lovely card, rainbow. And Michelle, you have like the most beautiful, beautiful handwriting. And let's go through this package. So she sent me these pencils, Derwent metallic pencils. Excited to try these. She's so funny. She's like, I didn't use them. The package just opened. It's like, girl, I know how that happens. Seriously. Or I just tear something open and go, oh, wait, I wanted to give that to someone, or I have duplicates. I don't mind. But she's going to try and convince me to be a pencil colorer. So I'm willing to try that. Pardon me. If I need to, I will stop. I do have some iced coffee over here. I'm trying to talk fast, and I know I'm still talking too much, but it's making, problems. Frankie, no. He's gonna try and come. So fine point watercolor pens, I'm kind of excited to test these out. They're like super fine point, but they'd work great for like X method, which I like to do in the backgrounds of my pixel books. This is what I've been just holding off trying. And she's like, did you try the markers yet? I'm like, no, but I want to film this first. So she said these are amazing. This is the Mondo Llama brand, and they're glitter paint markers. And here are the colors. And I was at the store at Target looking at these, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she bought me these. I need to go home and try them. So it says it's a paint marker. And like I said, Michelle said these are very good. So let's test one out. I'm assuming we're going to have to prime the tip and all that. Yep. Can see those. So just did the little shake. We're going to see how long it takes to prime. So probably tick off my cat enough that he may or may not leave. Oh, I can see it's starting to come down. What, Frankie? See, you can see the paint starting to come down. And I've been wanting to get, there's a couple different, I think Magic Flies won a lot of colorists. Oh, he doesn't like the shaking either. You should see him over here. Have used, and I have like a cheap version from Michaels, but they're not a shiny, they're a matte paint, but they're pretty fun to use. Okay, maybe we're not going to get to do this, or it's going to take me a while. So can we, again, do you guys want to feel like you're watching paint dry yet, or paint flow? See, the problem is when I've done this kind of thing before, I've like over primed and then I've puddled. Oh, whoa, you're right. I already like these. Glitter and paint. So this is my purple. What do you guys think? And that did, I mean, I thought it'd have to be fully primed, but it came down enough. Okay, you're right, Michelle. I'm going to like dive into these and test them out. So I'm excited that I finally got to film to show this. And then there's more. She sent me 3 coloring books. Now, Michelle, you have no idea how many times I have put this in and out of my cart at Dollar General. I don't know if that's where you found it, but I have seen it there. Oh, look, this is where he chewed through. Yeah, that's you. Those are your teeth marks. We can forensically prove it. So this is Mickey Mouse Memories coloring book. And again, I have looked at it and then I've not bought it because I'm always trying not to buy. So thank you. But see, look what my cat does. Like, seriously. Hey. But this is just super adorable, single-sided, decent paper, and your classic Disney characters. This, I think, will be the one I'm going to test out those markers on and do a page in here. Thank you. Like I said, I have been looking at this, and now I have it. Then, the next book she got me, again, amazing, Camellia. I'm on the fence yet if I like her mandalas better than I like her miniatures. I'm still leaning toward mandalas, but I like them both. I color in them both. You see them both. You've been seeing more miniatures on completed pages because they seem to be easier for buddy colors, but I think this was her newest mandala, 50 Stylish Mandalas, Camellia Angel Cova, and I have her 100, is it 100 unique or just 100 mandalas or 101? And I have her Clover one, which I still haven't colored in. And very excited. So this is the one I have, 100. Beautiful. And then I have, where is her Clover one? She's got a bunch in here. It is, there it is. I have the Clover mandalas. And then now I have this one. So this is why I like Camellia's mandalas better than her miniatures, because look at the line work on the mandalas. It is nice and thick, especially that outside border, even though it might vary, you know, inside's a little finer, but the outside one is nice and thick. And because I do a lot of marker work and alcohol markers, it just helps with the bleeding. And what I find when I color in the miniatures books, while I love, they're adorable, I end up having to redo all the line work because I'm messy and the marker oozes out. Or so if she would do this type of line work in the miniatures, I would probably fall in love more with the miniatures. But this book, holy smokes, I haven't hardly looked at it until right now. Amazing. Oh my gosh, Michelle. This is beautiful. If you have this, I didn't even check with you if you have all of these. I very much, in addition to our other buddy colors, we could do something in these. And then, let's just knock it out of the park. As if this isn't enough, which it's too much. This is going to make everybody wahoo. All of you will wahoo with me. Look at this, including Frankie. Can we move your little butt a little bit? Dreaming of Cats. Look at this book. Oh, I have always, this is a Julia Rivers, my very first Julia Rivers. I don't have anything else by her, but now I do. And I am excited. I'll have to maybe do flips of some of these. So I'm sorry. I got to hold this up with Frankie. These are just kind of like cat patterned, and they don't have to make sense because we're dreaming of cats. Like, I have random weird dreams all the time. And all of these have multiple cats in the pictures, along with other little animals. Frankie, seriously, you can't see, but he's like giving me a bath right now on my hand. He's licking me. So this adorable, another one I will be coloring in, trying to color in. I need to backtrack. I try to color in books that people send me relatively quickly just to show my appreciation and that I am excited. And then life happens and it sometimes doesn't get done, but definitely will be. Hi, Frankie. See, the thing with Frankie right now is he'll be licking me and then he'll decide to bite me. So, okay. Oh, okay. You can just sit down. We're ready to say our goodbyes. So if you've made it this whole thing, holy crap. I was trying to like be short, but we're at an hour. Imagine that. Hopefully you listened at double time because I'm sure I talked slow enough. Anyway, thank you for hanging out for this entire haul if you made it to the end. Thank you to the super kind souls that took it upon themselves to just drop me a message, a note, via a comment or an Instagram message, and especially my friends who sent me this amazing Wahoo Mail. This has been a really tough past month, and we're already halfway through September, so hopefully things continue to improve, and I am fine. I'm gonna be fine. It's just that it was nice. I mean, a couple people missed me. I didn't get a lot of videos made. I wasn't very active because I was sick, and thank you. I'm just, yeah. Again, I have no words other than thank you, each and every one of you that are listening right now. I want you to know how much you matter, what a positive energy and force you put out into this world. And we certainly don't give ourselves enough credit, and we don't always let those people around us know how much they matter to us. So I want you to know that, and I want you to know that you're beautiful, and I'm grateful and blessed to be your friend. Thank you. Frankie says thank you for being here. He's like totally took over for Gabby, that's for sure. So thank you, my friends. Until the next time, take care.